Sometimes it's not easy to be a girl because there are a lot of things that people expect from you. They expect a lot of things from us girls and they do not know how much pressure they put on us. Before I dive into this video, I just want you to tell you that if you're feeling any sort of pressure to reach some sort of point so that you can be accepted in a certain community, girl, those people are not for you, okay? Yes, there are things that us girls we're supposed to be doing that generally we're expected to do, but then there are maximum things that, girl, if you're pushing your boundaries, if you're pushing yourself to be someone who you're not, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Okay, so let's get into this video. Hi, my name is Lindiwe. I'm going to be the one who is going to host you on this video and give you the tips that you need so that you know exactly what is expected to be a girl. If you are new, hello, hi, how are you? If you're a returning loyal subscriber, how are you doing? How is everything? How are the boys? How are the girls? How's the gossip? Are people treating you well? Good. You know, I'm so bad at counting, so I'm going to let my phone do that for me. First of all, you need to love yourself. That is why at the intro of this video, I had to make sure that you know exactly who you are and what you do, okay? You need to love yourself. As a girl, you're expected to love yourself unconditionally. Put yourself first. I know it may sound selfish, but you need to put yourself first regardless of everything else that is going on around you, be it a heartbreak or you're facing some situations at home or at school or with anyone just in general. Just be calm and put yourself first, because if you love yourself first, it shows that everyone else who's around you, you can love them equally. Okay, not equally, but just a little bit. I will always prioritize putting me first no matter what is going on, and it's something that someone has taught me, that I need to put my needs first, my education first. I need to love myself first before I can go out there and love anyone else. So be humble enough to show yourself love. Love yourself first, okay, girl? Good. As a girl, you're expected to be more soft-spoken. Yes, I said it. Think about the likes of controlling your anger. As a girl, you're not expected to be shouting with everyone else or be in some sort of, I don't know, ruckus noise jungle that will be happening. You're a girl, you're soft. You know how flowers bloom, you know how flowers are. Yes, they're soft, colorful plants. They're soft. You don't need to be rushing all the time, or you're always just trying to do your things at a short notice, or you're just rushing to do things. As a girl, you're soft spoken, you're a comfortable, calm person. You control your anger. I know controlling anger is so difficult, but as a girl, you need to learn how to control your anger so much. Personally, I used to be, how can I say, I'm still learning to control the way I talk, because I can be found talking so much. Okay, it's not like talking so much is a problem, but I can say, like, in a way that is rushing, that is not very feminine. You know, just be soft. For people to hear what you're saying, you need to speak calmly. So I hope you jotted that down on your list. Be a soft girl, okay? Being a soft girl era. This is so important. You need to know etiquette rules. Yeah, you need to know them, girl. I was scrolling one day on TikTok and then I just came across etiquette rules. I was like, oh my god, I am so behind. I didn't know most of the stuff, but I knew some of the things because I just didn't have the actual grammar for it, but I actually knew some of them. But then when I found out that there are things that us ladies are expected to do, I was like, I need to share this. Etiquette rules are basically social rules, and your table manners, the way you carry yourself, how you sit, your posture, the way you're supposed to cross your legs. If you want me, I will literally do a whole video on all of that, because I don't think I would need to fit this in this video. I will have to do a separate video on that. If you want one, just comment, okay? Yeah, there are certain rules. Let me just give you two of them. Did you know that when you're sitting down as a girl, you don't have to slouch? You know, slouching is like, shoulders need to be backwards and your chin up so you can sit properly as a girl, as a young lady. This will enforce some sort of presence in whatever room you're in. No matter how silent you are, your posture needs to speak for you. Another rule is when you're talking to someone, you need to remove your sunglasses. Let's say I have sunglasses and then someone approaches me. I need to make sure that I remove them so that I look them in the eye, because eye contact, honey, it's a strong game. As girls, we're expected to be organized people. There is nothing more, nothing less. We are the pillars of organizations. If you are not organized, things just crumble down. I'm sure you know this. You know, when we have siblings and then your mom and your dad are like, just be like your sister, she's organized. Be like this, she's organized. Yes, because we are representatives of organized people. If you want help on knowing exactly how you can be organized as a girl, there's a video that I dropped down some days ago. You can go and check that out. As girls, being organized is such pressure, but trust me, it's so much flex when you're organized. Don't be afraid to just click on my channel and go and look at that video, subscribe and like that video. Girls, we bring people together. Like we are the center of every event. As girls, we are the events. So as a girl, you're expected to bring people together and closer. But notice that an event that's really successful, it's always hosted and conducted by a lady. Yeah, it means we got the power. We have the organization, the everything. We are ladies. We have that. Men, they tend to be unorganized. I'm not saying your guys can't do anything, but all I'm saying is that ladies, we have the ability, the power to bring people together and closer. That means you have the duty to make sure that you're an approachable person. Like I said, you need to be soft, okay? That means you have the responsibility to talk to people. You need to talk to people in a good way and show kindness. Okay, I'm going to say this. I don't care if y'all come for me, but as a girl, you're expected to be able to tackle house chores. Some might say, oh no, we're not supposed to do that. How is that even an expectation? It is, because honey, one day maybe you're going to live alone and you're going to be expected to clean your place. How are you going to do that when you don't even know how to do house chores? You need to know how to cook good meals, not just cook good meals. You need to know how to sweep, how to mop, how to dust the whole house, making everything smart and neat. That is something that is literally expected from us. Even if you're going to get married one day and say, oh, my husband will help me. It's not every day, honey. It's not. I would urge you to literally be there when it comes to doing chores. Be active, be involved in house chores. Don't just let anyone else do them or the helper do it alone. You need to help sometimes. Let's move on. Another expectation is that as a girl, you need to be able to take off yourself during that time of the month. Yes, you need to know how to do that. It's a tricky situation, and some of us are still learning. Some, they're still new to the game. Some have been in the game for so long. So you just need to consult your elder or someone, your mom, your auntie, anyone who has been in that game for so long, so that they can teach you the tips and tricks on how to handle everything else during those 5 days, those 3 days, those 4 days. Because trust me, they can be so hectic. It's a time where you have to be extra hygienic, bathing twice or thrice a day, changing so many times. So you need to make sure that you carry yourself properly and you know exactly how to handle yourself. Especially if one day you're going to be in an environment with men or boys, or you have brothers, because those people can literally pick up any scent. So you need to make sure that you cover that up and you do not smell funky any day at any time. I've been waiting to mention this tip. Hear this. Your character is going to be measured by your dressing. Meaning, the way you dress is how you handle yourself. The way you dress is how you speak. The way you dress is how people are going to approach you. The way you dress is how people are going to look at you. The way you dress is how people are going to judge you. So before a stranger approaches you, they're going to be like, oh, she wears classic jeans, trousers. She's very elegant. Or, oh, she wears very showy clothes. You know, people are already judging you, saying things about you, yet they haven't met you. They don't know you. So to prevent that as a girl, just dress in a way that you want people to judge you with. If you want to be judged as a girl who, that's on you. That's on you. But if you want to be judged as a girl who is approachable, who is soft-spoken, who is respectable, you need to start wearing like a respectable woman. That means you need to understand what modesty is. If I'm talking about modesty, people will think that it's, oh, you're wearing clothes that are oversized, that don't fit you, that are what? Ladies, you don't know what modesty is yet if you're thinking that way. So, I don't know. Do you still want to come for me or you've learned something? Another thing is you shouldn't be involved in drama. In any sort of drama, any sort of cup clash, in any sort of exchange of words with anyone. I'm sure that as a girl, when you're provoked, you just look at them and ignore them. Because if you react in a certain way, then they will keep on poking you. They'll be like, yeah, I'll be pressing buttons. This girl's getting angry. I got her. No, you need to stop giving other people that power to disturb you or to cause you to feel uncomfortable. If they say something bad about you, they're judging you, or they say something body shaming you, or whatever sort of bullying, you just need to look at them and just ignore them. Those people don't exist. Whatever they say, just ignore, because it's not for you to just come and say a lot of things. A lot of things will happen if you do that, because now you're angry and they're angry, everyone is angry, and a lot can happen. I personally have been avoiding that so much on TikTok, because imagine if I get a hate comment, right, and then I clap back, then that person will be like, she answered me, okay, fine, let's clap back, chi. So I didn't want that. So I taught myself that if there's ever going to be a hate comment in my comment section, I'm always just going to delete or block that person. There's no need for me to make a whole video, waste 15 seconds of my day or a minute just addressing that person. You have not only given that person power to speak bad about you or to continue commenting, but others that are watching, your audience, are going to be like, girl, that's not cliche. That was unnecessary, or Imagine there are brands who are literally eyeing you, be like, she's so dramatic, so no. So there are a lot of things that will just come and happen out of your life just because you just wanted to respond to something, or you just wanted to be involved in drama, or you just wanted to clap back. There's nothing good about clapping back as a girl. Be a soft girl. Remember when I said that us girls, we are hosts, we bring people together, we bring people closer? Yeah, that means you're expected to know hospitality rules. Hospitality rules are basically the way you have to handle visitors, cater to new people, how you speak to them, how you show them around, a sense of comfort that you need to give to them. There's nothing more satisfying than visiting a place and then you get catered so well, like they just treat you like queens, kings. I personally have been visiting so many places, and just imagine being treated as a princess, as a queen, by people you don't even know. So hospitality ethics, they are needed, girl. Educate yourself on exactly how to handle visitors, what to say to them, how to give them a sense of welcoming, comfort. They need to feel like they are belonging, because one day, I tell you, you're going to be hosting your husband's family or whoever's sides of the family, and then you don't have hospitality rules, hospitality ethics, you don't know anything about hospitality. That would be so sad. I would advise you to do your research on hospitality. There's a reason why hospitality is a whole branch in this job world, because girl, it's so important. Lastly, it's foul language. No, that is a no. Foul language is not nice. As a young lady, as a girl, you're not expected to be saying those foul words. Can I be honest for a second? I used to struggle not to say foul words, like cussing words and whatever. But when I was told that it's not ladylike, I was like, oh my word, that's not nice. So foul language is a no-no when you're a girl. You're not expected to be saying all those boyish language. It's for boys. Don't be involved. Come on now. I know this video was a little bit short, but I hope that you learned something. And if you have anyone who you want to share this video with, go ahead and share. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my video. If you have any suggestions and you want to let me know of any topic that you want me to talk about on Instagram account, this girly girl's IG account, that is where I ask most of the people there, what should we talk about this week, and they give me brilliant ideas. So if you want to participate in that, go ahead and follow my account. I'll see you when you see me. Mwah. No bars.